And another gorgeous Thursday to you. I seem to be batting pretty good on shooting these blogs on the perfect days. Uh, this last couple of weeks I've been looking at and talking about Fortitude a little bit. And today what I want to do is talk about how it relates to other things. You know, we look at martial arts and you look at karate, let's say, trying to get to become a black belt. And that's going to take some time. You know, you're going to take anywhere from 3 to 5 years to reach that black belt. And there's going to be some bumps and bruises and obstacles along the way. It's not a straight line to a black belt. And it's not necessarily that the martial arts is creating the bumps and bruises along the way. It can be anything. It can be, you know, you get sick for a while, or you have a family crisis that kind of takes you off your path, or whatever the case may be. Things come up. Life happens. So we have this tendency to have to persevere and think, it's like, you know what, I'm going to get there. I'm going to be there. But we got to think about this in degrees. You know, to have that goal to be a first degree black belt, we know it's going to take a certain amount of fortitude and determination to get there. If you want to say, let's say, be a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th degree black belt, whole nother level of fortitude. There's a lot of challenges along the way. You know, I recently earned my 5th degree black belt, and you know, it took me 20 years to get there. It takes some fortitude. And I heard somebody say something at one point, an author who was talking about getting to something, getting to a certain level. And how he broke it down is basically that it takes about 1,000 hours of dedicated, disciplined effort to become proficient at something. All right, whether it's being a great martial artist, whether it's being a proficient martial artist, being a proficient golfer, being proficient at your job, it takes about 1,000 hours of dedicated effort. Now, to get to that expert level, takes about, or that specialist level takes about 5,000 hours. All right, so we go from that where we kind of got a good solid base to now I know a lot about it. I can guide other people. We're that specialist. You know, 5,000 hours. And then we get to the expert level. The expert level is about 10,000 hours later of dedicated effort. So what you have to ask yourself is, do you want to be 1,000 hours good, or do you want to be 10,000 hours good? Use that kind of as your guiding example of where do you want to end up. You know, we think like, oh, I want to do these great things and I want to accomplish this big stuff. But we don't always necessarily look at the true time that it takes to get there. So, like I said, think about that. 1,000 hours or the 10,000 hours? And let that guide your way.